Welcome back to Stocklabs for market recap. Just ended the week May 13th, and it was another soft week for the markets overall. Basically a down week that somewhat started to look not as bad on Friday. Friday was a big update, clawing back some of the gains, but still soft overall. So S&P down 2.5%. Qs same thing, 2.43%. Small caps down 2.5%, and the Dow down 2.2%. So everything kind of in the same area here. This a little over 2.5% for every single one of those major market ETFs. Gold got hammered, down 4% for the week. The dollar has been really strong still. And TLT, a rare up week. So up 2% for TLT is decent. Even though I think we got some pretty hot inflation numbers. I think it was PPI this week. But yeah, sort of shrugged it off, I guess. And oil down 1%, kind of flat-ish. I think it was up 1% the week prior, so it's kind of still in this same area. But yeah, without the big update on Friday, these would have looked a lot worse. So they would have been down 3, 4, 5% for some of these big indices. If we check out the leadership stocks that are they've been all over the place and they've kind of been cut off at the knees. But Netflix outperformer up 3%, only green stock out of this group. Google had a flat week, which outperformed the market, so that's good. Amazon kind of in line with the market, same with Facebook. And Microsoft down 5%, Nvidia down 5%. So Nvidia's really been getting hammered with the rest of semis. And Apple down 6% with Tesla down 11%. So a big drop for Tesla, now way below 800, and kind of been holding there. So yeah, not much constructive action out of this group. Still, it's still kind of just being liquidated. As far as the industries go, you can see when I load this up, this was from Friday, it was pretty good. But for the week, yeah, not so great. So utilities hung in there, kind of a flat week. Consumer and financials, financials kind of in line with the market, but consumer, I guess was a little bit better. Materials got hammered, and healthcare, again, always healthcare is on this list seemingly, with especially the stuff in like more of the biotech side of the sector. Technology, median tech stock down 3%, so that median tech stock underperformed the overall Nasdaq. Nasdaq was down 2.5%, so yeah, it's still not good. And even for up sectors, there's not a single sector that was up 5%. For a while this year, the materials were always kind of hanging out at the top of this list, and sort of providing a place for investors to at least consistently be able to play long. But that's sort of not the case anymore. The last several weeks. So now there's really not much to choose from on the, as far as things trending to the upside. Downside, though, is chock full of all kinds of stuff. So we've got gold and silver on here, down 10%, base 9-10% each. Solar right there with them. Nuclear down 12%. Alt energy. Okay, alt energy is just sort of like 3x regular energy. Just if you had to roughly estimate it. Copper down 9%, so big drop in copper. And yeah, there's just a lot of stuff populating this list. So oil and gas, some of these oil and gas sectors are starting to pop up on like the way underperformers, which is be pretty bad if that trade completely fell apart, to give up a lot of its year-to-date gains. So we've got 25 32 sectors down 5% on a median basis, which, again, for the type of tape it is, it's not horrible, but a lot of these numbers are kind of masked by that big Friday day. So most of the week was bad, like terrible, and it kind of some of these numbers could easily be double what they are, X Friday. So there's still a lot of pressure on the market. We'll see if the Friday rally sticks a little bit, but um, so far none of these sort of like random big up days have lasted more than a day or two. So you know the the onus is on the Bulls to prove that it is something. It's not the other way around. Um, we'll check out our market cap, breadth by market cap. 1 to 5 billion is down 2.8%, kind of in line with Russell. 5 to 10 billion down 1.6%, a little bit better. 10 to 50 billion down 1.75%. 50 to 100 billion down 2%. So that's not that encouraging that some of the larger cap stuff is underperforming. And down 1.8% for the Terra caps, which is basically right in line with the market. Actually, it's a little better than the market. No, S&P was down 2%, Nasdaq was down 2.5%. Terra caps overall down 1.8%, so a little bit better, but still those leadership stocks are really struggling. So it's kind of, it's dicey for the indices, because if the very, very largest ones are not going anywhere, then it kind of doesn't make a difference what the rest of them are doing. But let's see what intelligence has in store for. Whoops, wrong screen. See what intelligence has in store for this week. Yeah, again, not much on the bullish side. Actually, basically nothing. So this is bear cloud. So bear cloud is bullish, which is bearish for the sector. And what is this? Some kind of MLP thing, which I'm just going to ignore. Let's see for downside, though, to find out if... Okay, so there's a little more stuff on the downside ledgers. So, okay, one of these ARK funds rated bearish. Clean energy bearish. Okay, this is cannabis sector bearish. Internet bearish. Cloud again. So this is bull cloud is bearish and bear cloud is bullish. So cloud might see some extra volatility this week. And retail bullish. But this is bearish. So bull retail is rated bearish. So yeah, bearish retail. So not a single thing really. Stocklabs not looking for a whole lot of upside out of any sector really. It's all kind of just sort of pressing the larger trends down into lower levels. So we'll have to see. I mean, I'd say Monday we're going to find out pretty early if Friday's rally was anything, because there's a chance that Monday the entire thing just gets rescinded, which will make the rest of the week probably extremely difficult. So you'll have a lot of people that they've been buying the whole way down, or bought in on Friday because it looked like a bottom, and then if it all just gets wiped out, then you really have a lot of energy for the so-called bottom to fall out of everything. But we'll see how it goes. I think if that is going to happen, you'll find out early on Monday, or at least early in the week, Monday, Tuesday, somewhere in there. We do have some active oversold signals for the market. So you see, like, it's rare that these 12-month hybrid signals cluster like this. Usually, if you get one, it's like that's it. But we've had repeated days on these on these oversold readings when the market has kind of just been. You can just tell that the algorithms are just set to sell and deleverage portfolios. So there's not any spike down and reversal or anything, because everything just sits on the lows all day and just continues to just press down. And but we've got these oversold signals here. The statistics for these signals have been sort of deteriorating, though. So in the last year, 12-month hybrid oversold is not producing big bounces. We've had 8 of them here. If I had checked this before sort of these most recent legs down, these would have had some probably more favorable statistics. But if signals don't start producing the results that they have in the past, all of these things adjust. And so even having those oversold signals, we could see that the expectations have really come down. So there's not, like, just because that signal is fired doesn't mean that some monster bounce is going to come. Now we can check. Let's see. Not really that close to 10-year oversold. I think we might have had one recently, but it's probably hasn't played out yet. Let's see. 10-year. Oh, sorry, I need to go by date. Oh, so those were 10-year oversolds in May. So, yeah, I mean, this has been really severe selling. And we will sort of I think we're going to find out, early in the week, if it's going to continue like that, or if the bounce is going to at least have some life for a few days. Now we have option expiration on Friday in May, May option expiration on Friday, and there was something else that I'm forgetting right now, but I'll post it later. So yeah, should be a good week for at least trading wise. The ranges are going to stay large, give you plenty of room to work. But for the most part, still aren't seeing sort of the constructive action that we would say, an actual bottom has been put in. So we're still looking out for something like that. So we're going to keep playing everything pretty tight and just making sure that, we get through all of this and come out the other side ready to get after it. All right. So that's all from me. Thanks for stopping by, and talk to you guys later. Bye.